Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Bailey. I am a 4th grade teacher and this is officially the last classroom setup vlog of this year. If you have missed the process so far, I have been documenting the entire thing here and over on my Instagram. This is my last official classroom setup vlog for this year. I'm not sure if a classroom is ever fully set up, but my to-do list is getting shorter and shorter, and I feel like we're working towards those final touches and details in this classroom. This is also the last week of teaching summer school in the mornings and then setting up in the afternoons. Next week is a big week. Year 3 starts off with a week of professional development, and I'm not sure how much, if any, time we're going to have to work in our classrooms, so I'm trying to get all settled beforehand. Over the weekend, I cut out the rest of my titles for my bulletin boards, so that's what I'm going to get started on right away because later I have to run off to the dentist. Good morning and happy Thursday. I haven't really had much of a chance to stop and chat with you the past 2 afternoons, but I've been doing some work around the classroom and then a lot of catching up with some people coming in to set up their classrooms, which is always fun. Last night I did a lot of printing and laminating and cutting things for some final touches around the room. Yesterday I also got a tentative class list, which is exciting, but we're still in that time period where some things can change. In fact, I had a swap last night, so I'm just holding off on doing anything with the list until probably next week. My goal is still to get the general classroom done, so I've reorganized myself. I have a list of things that I want to finish up today, but first, today is the last day of summer school, so I'm going to go do that, and then I'll catch up with you after. Alright, it is almost 4 o'clock, so I'm going to get out of here. Like I said earlier, I just haven't been stopping to chat much and talk through what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of little things around the room, final touches, so I've been busy getting it all done. Summer school went great this morning. We are officially all done with that, so it is now time for the weekend, and then next week begins the week of professional development. I still have some things that I'm going to do over the weekend, which I'll show you, but before I head out today, I want to show you everything that I did and how the room is looking. We still have some supplies coming in that need to be distributed, so we're going to finish that up next week. The rest of the student center is looking pretty much the same. I'm super happy that I'm going to be able to use these thin bins this year for my student supply organization. So I have 15 of them right now, and then I'm still waiting on the other 15 to be delivered, but I went ahead and labeled these already. Bulletin boards are all set, and I created another little space for groups to work together. I set out all of my rugs, so I have my alphabet rug back over here, and then I moved the rug that was at the front of my room last year over to the library area. I thought it would be cozy over here. My camera also died earlier, but I put all of the labels on the shelves to show the students where each genre goes. Here are all of our math supplies in the blue bins, and on the other side will be the 15 thin clear bins for the rest of my student supplies. I also set out my desk. I'm going to try the table groups to start off, so I think I'm also going to put some hanging signs and maybe try to do some table points with them in tables, so we'll see how that goes. The birthdays are something that I am printing over the weekend to put up next week. I have my bulletin board almost done. I need to purchase more border, so I will bring that in next week as well. Here I just have a bunch of decorations that I need to find a place for, and then some other things that I need to finish up. All of this is the same. Whiteboard is the same, but I got my new rug. I love it. It really brightens up the room. The rug is a huge difference. This rug that I had last year definitely did not fit all of my fourth graders, so I'm happy for them all to have a place on this one. And then the last thing that I got done today was put my lunch choices up. They're all on magnets, and when they come in the morning, this is the first thing that they do. I also use this as my attendance system, so if there's still a magnet up here, they either need to go be reminded or they are absent. I also pin up our lunch calendar when I get it. That will go right there. That way they can look at the options and have the lunch cart if they brought home lunch right underneath. Like I said, that's all I'm going to do here today, so I'm going to head out and then I'll catch up with you when I get home. I had a few things that I wanted to get done over the weekend that I can kind of show you. We actually sent our Meet the Teacher letters out on Friday, so things are definitely feeling more real and permanent. I went ahead and I made our name tags and locker tags. I did not put numbers on them. I'm not ready to commit to those yet, but let me show you what I did. I just made an extra with my name on it so I can show you. For the name tags, I bought these from the Target dollar spot. I really liked the long thin ones, but they didn't have them. I couldn't find them. So I went with these and then decided instead of doing first and last name that I would just do a first name on the smaller rectangle. So this is what I did, just first names, and the rainbow on here matches with the rainbow around our room. So I'll stick these on the desk this week. The locker tags match the name tags. For the locker tags, I have these little magnetic card holders, and I just slide this right in. It fits perfectly. At the end of the year, I send home their little name tag and then keep the magnetic holder to reuse for next year. Name tags and locker tags are done. The last thing I did was do the birthday cards to fill in the birthday display. If you remember, my birthday display has the months listed out, and then next to it I have little Velcro dots that I put these cards. I just write the date big at the top and then their name at the bottom, so I'll put this next to June, and then I just stick them all out in order. So all of that is done. Tomorrow is the big day. It starts a week of professional development, and we also meet the teacher this week, and then we're going right into the first week of school, so it's about to get very busy. This is where I'm going to wrap up the last official classroom setup vlog for this year, but over the next few weeks you can expect a full classroom tour. I'll have meet the teacher prep, first week of school, all of the fun things here, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. And thank you for being here.